Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Today, continue the Vinayapiṭake from Vinayasaṅgaha-aṭṭhakathā. Today, paragraph number 18. Anāpatti bhikkhave gopakassa dāne. Anāpatti bhikkhave gopakassa dāne vuttaṃ. This is a Pāļi from Pāļi. Dutiya parajika. Vinita votu. San Agantuka guest bhikkhu reached one monastery, one garden, where there are a lot of fruit trees. Gopakadānaṃ, you see, gopakassa dāne. Gopaka means guardian or gardeners, those who are taking care of, who are looking after those fruit garden. Then when the bhikkhu reached there, then they offer the fruit to bhikkhu sangha taken from those gardens. Then, the bhikkhu have doubt. They are only just guardian. Look after the garden. They are not owner of this garden. So it is not allowed for bhikkhus. That is why they dare not to accept their offerings, the fruit offerings. Then they also inform the Buddha. Then the Buddha said, Anāpatti bhikkhave gopakassa dāne. Although they are not owner of this fruit garden, if they offer, those who are looking after the garden, although they are not owner of this garden, when they offer the fruit from this garden, then they are allowed. The Buddha laid down this Vinaya rule in Dutiya parajika. Regarding this one, taken from original Pāļi and original parajika gaṇhā'ti, then Vinayasaṅgaha explain here. Is it? Okay. Anāpatti bhikkhave gopakassa dāne vuttaṃ. Okay. The Buddha already sets this Vinaya rule in parajika Pāļi. If gardener or guardian offer some fruit to bhikkhu sangha, then you can accept their donation. There is no apatti. Then Tattha kataraṃ gopakadānaṃ vaṭṭati kataraṃ na vaṭṭati. Then regarding this one, kataraṃ gopakadānaṃ vaṭṭati. Which kinds of donation of guardian is allowed and which kinds of donation is not allowed for bhikkhu? Okay, Mahāsumatthero, then Vinaya experts Mahāthera during the Sri Lanka times. One Mahāthera, okay? Mahāsumatthero. Then Mahāsumatthero tāva aha yang gopakassa paricchinditvā dinnaṃ hoti ettakaṃ divase gaṇhā'ti. tadeva vaṭṭati, tato uttari na vaṭṭati. Mahāsumatthero sit. You know, the owner of the garden, fruit garden, asks, okay, this much of fruit are for you. Because you are garden. You are garden or you are looking after this garden. That is why this amount of food are allowed for you to take. Then, okay, from their belonging, they can offer to Bhikkhu Sangha. They are allowed. Then, the rest of the fruit from the garden are not allowed for guardian, gopaka. Okay, gopaka means this one. Tadeva vaṭṭati, tato uttari na vaṭṭati. Understand? Okay. This is a Mahāsumatth's idea. Then Mahāpadumatthero panāha gain gopakānaṃ panāha āropetvā nimitta saññāvakatavā dinnaṃ ettakaṃ vaṭṭati ettakaṃ tasmattan yandanti tambhukampi vaṭṭati. Mahāpadumatthero is very knowledgeable and respectable Mahāthera. Maybe his Vinaya knowledge is better than Mahāsumatthero. You know, if there are two Theras, decision and commentary, they will explain the first Thera's idea, then they will continue, the commentary will explain the second Thera's idea. Then the last explanation is better than the first Thera. This is the rule and commentary. Okay? Then we can say grammatical rule or the commentary rule. Yo aṭṭhakathā varo thera varo piccā vuttaṃ so pamāna do tattva. You know, this is also in parajika kanda aṭṭhakathā. Yo aṭṭhakathā varo thera varo piccā vuttaṃ so pamāna do tattva. If there are two explanations, two idea and explanations and commentary, aṭṭhakathā, then the last explanation or the last Thera's idea is better than the first Thera or the first explanation. Remember this one, okay? Then Mahāpadumatthero, what is his idea? He said, gaṇhā'ti gopakānaṃ panāha āropetvā nimitta saññāvakatavā dinnaṃ. You know, when they are looking after the garden, they are no owner, they are worker to look after or to watch the gardens. Then when they are looking after this, then if panāha āropetvā nimitta saññāvakatavā dinnaṃ, okay, then they write down, okay, this fruit is only this fruit is for you, the other are not for you. Or they write down a kind of word or not. They make a kind of sign for the worker or not. They don't do, the owner will not do like this. Or it is a hoti, vaṭṭatī, ettakaṃ. Then, now, okay, since the owner already asked them to look after the garden, then they become gardener. Then they are like owner of this garden. When they offer fruit from this garden, they are allowed for all bhikkhus. Then this is his decision with nature. Similar to the Buddha. You know, the first one is Anāpatti gopakassa dāne. The Buddha said only just this one. If the gardener offer fruit from garden, although they are no owner, there's no aṭṭhati for bhikkhu. You only just accept without any doubt. Or the Buddha says in this way. Regarding this, the two Mahāthera commentators, they have a little bit different idea. Is it? But here Mahāpadumatthero, okay, no problem. All fruit from the garden, whatever fruit the guardian offer, they are allowed. He decided in this way. Oh, that's my yandendi tam bahu can be vaṭṭati. Because of this reason, although the gardener offer, the worker who look after the garden offer many amount of food from this garden, they are also allowed. Okay, this is Mahāpadumatthero's idea. Okay, another one, commentary. Kurundat here there with the black color, you know. Kurundat-aṭṭhakathā. This aṭṭhakathā writing wrote and you know like a kind of a ship inside the ocean, river. They wrote, you know, they go together and maybe they wrote this commentary in this ship. This is Kurundat-aṭṭhakathā. Kurundat. Mahāpadumatthero. Okay, then what it is say? Manusana aramawa inyawa phala dharaka rekhandi tehi dinnaṃ vaṭṭati. You know, some worker or the young men, they are looking after the garden, fruit garden. They are not owner. Then what happened? Tehi dinnaṃ vaṭṭati. If they offer a kind of fruit from these gardens to bhikkhu sangha, they are allowed, although they are not owner. Āropetvā panāha. But when they offer according to their intention, okay, they can receive any amount of the food, no problem. But you should not ask, okay, this fruit is very good, please pluck this fruit for me. Don't ask such kinds of things. This is not allowed. This is idea of Kurundat-aṭṭhakathā. Saṅghike panāha cetiyasa santakecha keniya khetva rekhanda sewa dānaṃ vaṭṭati. You know, Saṅgha's property, the garden or the fruit garden is Saṅgha's property. Cetiyasa santake, or maybe Cetiya stupa's garden belonging. Keniya khetva rekhanda sewa dānaṃ vaṭṭati. Vedanena rekhanda atano bhagamatam vaṭṭati. That means Saṅgha property and Cetiya's property garden. Is it? There are also a lot of fruit tree inside those gardens. Then someone buy those fruit, not completely, only just fruit. For example, for this year, I will buy all fruit. Then okay, begin taking those requisites, a lot of requisites. Then bhikkhu can be used for 4 requisites, or they can manage in this way. Is it? Or at that time, the one who buy those fruit from Saṅgha's garden or Cetiya's garden, then they are like owner for this year. Or if they wish to offer the fruit to bhikkhu sangha, then they can offer like his belonging. No problem. Is it? Keniya is buying. Vedanena rekhanda atano bhagamatam vaṭṭati. Vedanena rekhanda. Now they are looking after the garden. They are taking care of the garden with their salary, with the fee, wage. Then what will happen? Then according to their belonging, not all. For example, you look after this garden for this month, we will give such amount of food for you, or such kinds of money for you. Then according to his belonging, he can offer. The rest of the fruit in those gardens are not allowed to offer to any bhikkhu sangha. This is a Kurundat-aṭṭhakathā's idea, decision. Then Mahāpadumatthero, Mahāpadumatthero also aṭṭhakathā. Yangihina arama rekaka bhikkhunaṃ dinti etampi vaṭṭati. Gihina arama rekaka bhikkhunaṃ dinti etampi vaṭṭati. The first one is, for example, the garden is belong to lay persons. Then they are also looking after their garden. Then etampi vaṭṭati. Then those gardener who are looking after the fruit garden, they offer the fruit to bhikkhu sangha. They are also allowed. Similar, no? Only just they are explaining the different commentaries explanation only. Bhikkhu sangasa arama gopaka yan Anāpattiya khandeitva dinti etaṃ vaṭṭati. They say, then they are looking after bhikkhu sangha's garden. Then the guardian, according to their wage, their fee, they can offer their belonging to any persons, any bhikkhu sangha, not the rest of the belonging of bhikkhu sangha. They are allowed, okay? Then the rest are not allowed. Yobi ubada ramawa keji deva rokewa pating labetwa rekati. Tasapi atano sampata rokha do yewa tato vaṭṭati. Another explanation, okay, you take care of this garden, you make this garden to be fruitful or beautiful. Then half of the garden will be for you. The half is still belong to bhikkhu sangha or belong to the other owner. Or maybe such kinds of tree are for you, the other are for the owner. Then they make a kind of limit, such kinds of sharings. Then what happens? Okay, they can, the gardener can offer from their belonging. They are then not from the other. Is it? Atano sampata roko yuva tato vaṭṭati. Keniya ghetwa rekanda sapana sabambi vaṭṭati. This is also the same. If you wish to offer, okay, buy from the other's belonging, then become his belonging, then he can offer the fruit to bhikkhu sangha as he like. There's no apatti. Etam panasabam penjana donana. Only the word is different. Aṭṭha ekami wada, the meaning are the same. Tasama adeva nyatwa getavan. Although the two commentary, two aṭṭhakathā explain, actually only the different explanation only, but the meaning is the same. Okay. Then next paragraph. Apicheta ayampi vinayaca virita bod. This is another decision of Vinaya. Yatha awasika agandukana natinti. This one is awasika agandukana natinti. Flawari cha sampati. Inyesan abawan deswa sorry kaya atanawa karendi. This one original story also from Dutiya Parajika. This one original story. For example, there are fruit garden belong to bhikkhu sangha. Then some aganduka comes to this monastery. Actually, they should be shared. They also should share those fruit to bhikkhu, aganduka bhikkhu. But without sharing to aganduka bhikkhu, they only just eat themselves. Is it? The aganduka bhikkhu also. This is sangha's belonging, sangika property. We are also sangha. Then they also they share those fruit within the aganduka sangha. Guests, vista bhikkhus. Then they eat themselves. Then awasika bhikkhu, resident bhikkhu, accuse them. You fall into parajika. Something like this. Is it? Why? without permission from residence bhikkhu, awasika bhikkhu, you eat. Then the Buddha decide, why? Pribhogataya. Only we share only just to eat, then no apatti. Is it? The Buddha decide. The Buddha decided in this way. Okay. Regarding this, what commentary explain? Yatha awasika agatukana nadendi Phlawarisa sampati. You know, sometimes when the fruit are ripe, they are ready to eat. At that time, okay, they had the gaṇhā'ti. Okay, they had the gaṇhā'ti and okay, gather in one place. Then they share those fruit to Bhikkhu Sangha. Maybe with a lot of ways, with a kapiya or something. Is it? In the dining hall, okay, shares to Bhikkhu Sangha. But at that time, you know, they don't invite the Bhesta Bhikkhu, Agantuka Bhikkhu. Then this is also a problem, is it? Agantukana Nadendi, they don't invite Agantuka Bhikkhu to share those fruit to them. In Yesa Abhavan Desava, Chorikaya Atanawa Katendi, the other in Yesa Abhavan Desava. Then one thing, resident bhikkhu, awasika bhikkhu. When there's a no Bhesta bhikkhu, there's a no other bhikkhu, then what happened? Then Chorikaya Atanawa Karendi. Chorikaya means they eat those fruit by stealing. Intention is stealing. Oh, there's a no other bhikkhu, okay, I will eat myself. Like this, is it? Chorikaya Atanawa Karendi. Tattha, in such monastery, what will happen? Aganduke Ganding Paharitawa Bhajetwa Bribonjitong vaṭṭati. This is a Sangika belonging. Although they are Bhesta Bhikkhu, they are also Sangha. That is why they should be shared by the awasika bhikkhu, residence bhikkhu. But they don't invite awasika bhikkhu, is it? Although they are in the monastery. They also don't see any other bhikkhu, but there are bhikkhu in the monastery. Okay, without others bhikkhu's knowledge, okay, the awasika bhikkhu steal those fruit and they only just eat without letting the Bhesta bhikkhu know. Is it? Then at that time what will happen? Aganduke Ganding Paharitawa Bhajetwa Bribonjitong vaṭṭati. Then only just Bhesta bhikkhus, guests, okay, they can have the gaṇhā'ti and gather in one place. Then they can share those fruit and they can eat. Bribonjitong vaṭṭati. Yathabana awasika roke rekhetwa phalawari sambati bhajetwa karendi. Okay. In such some other monastery, you know, awasika bhikkhu, residence bhikkhu, they also look after the fruit tree. Flower is somebody, when the fruit are ready to eat, then they also share to the whole sanghas in the monastery. This is one thing. Satuzu Pichesu Sama Upanindi. Another one. Annesara Tattha Agantuka. Satuzu Pichesu Sama Upanindi. Okay. There are a lot of fruit in this monastery, in this fruit garden. Or they also arrange those fruit for 4 requisites of Bhikkhu Sangha in this monastery. Then at the time, Annechara Tattha Agantuka. At the time, Agantuka cannot share within them. You know, if resident bhikkhu, awasika bhikkhu don't want to share with Agantuka bhikkhu, at that time, although they don't want to share, Agantuka can share. Then by heading, by gathering together at one place. if Awasika bhikkhu are arranging properly, when fruit time comes, they also share. All bhikkhu sangha, Awasika or Agantuka in the monastery, they share. Or according to the donor's intention, this is for 4 requisites of bhikkhu sangha in this monastery. They also arrange those fruit for 4 requisites in this monastery. At that time, Agantuka bhikkhu, Bhista bhikkhu cannot do according to what they want. Okay. Briefly again if there are a lot of fruit trees in this garden or in this monastery, there are also residents bhikkhu in this monastery. Then some other guest bhikkhu come to this monastery or this garden. Then at that time, fruit are also ready to eat. Then okay, if they want to share, need to share all resident or guest bhikkhu together. But the Awasika resident bhikkhu, they eat themselves without sharing to guest bhikkhu. At that time, then guest bhikkhu, we are also sangha, they should share with us, but they don't share. Then at the time, okay, they can also inform the other guest bhikkhu. Then they share and they eat together, no problem. Then they are like owner, they are like the residents bhikkhu. No need to care the Awasika residents bhikkhu. Understand? Because because of this resident bhikkhu accused them, you fall into parajika. Without our permission, now you eat those fruits, something like this. But actually there is no aṭṭhati. Agantuka also, they are also bhikkhu sangha. That is why the Buddha allowed them to share each other. Although without agreement or residents bhikkhus. Understand? But resident bhikkhu share properly. For example, they also look after those trees. When the fruit time comes to share, fruit are ready to eat, then they also share with them Awasika and Agantuka bhikkhu together properly. Or sometimes they also use those fruit, from those fruit, then they got 4 requisites. Maybe they exchange or something like this. Then at that time, only Awasika resident bhikkhu can manage those fruit. Awasika cannot involve, Understand? Okay, this is brief explanation of those explanations. Sukhi hotu, Nibbana pesya hotu. Sadhu sadhu anumodami. Sadhu anumoditabha. Kamami kamitabha. Sukhi hotu, Nibbana pesya hotu.